Walking with another man today. Well, I saw my baby walking with another man today. When I asked her what's the matter, this is what I heard her say. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Can't you see you're in my way now? Don't you know you cramp my style? When I thought of what she told me, nearly made me lose my head. When I thought of what she told me, nearly made me lose my head. But the next time that I saw her, reminded her of what she said. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Can't you see you're in my way now? Don't you know you cramp my style? She said, I'm sorry, pretty daddy. You know my love is just for you. She said, I'm sorry, pretty daddy. You know my love is just for you. Won't you say that
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back. a scene you were learning in? Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
High school. How many people have been back and taken the tour in the last 15, 20 years or so? How many people from the area still in this immediate area? Oh, okay. Playing to a little slightly different crowd. I just got done at 10 o'clock this morning till 11 with the class of 1946 that's also holding their reunion at Ramsey High School this weekend. I'd like to tell you a little something about our school. Right now, I don't know what the enrollment was when you were here, but right now our enrollment is about 710, 715 students. Last year we graduated 160 students in the class. All of the students graduated, fortunately for us. 97% of them went on to either a 2- or 4-year college or a secretarial or business school. 87% of them went on to 4-year colleges last year, and that number we're extremely proud of. We are known pretty much as a comprehensive academic high school that has all of the traditional offerings in a multi-tiered structure. For instance, in the math, in the science, a student has any one of 4 or 5 different ability level groupings that they can go into. We have, for those that were in the parking lot, you got to hear our band in rehearsal. The band, we have 700 students in the school. Between the band and the band front, there's about 160 to 165 students involved in that program. I would encourage you, if your afternoon is free, to come to our football game this afternoon. You'll get to see, the band, you'll get to see a pretty good football team, and you'll get to see Ramapo High School's football team, which has a quarterback whose last name is Sims. Kid's supposed to be pretty good, so we'll see. Our school does exceptionally well in its athletic program. We are a member of the North Bergen Interscholastic Athletic League. Now, 1956, were most of the schools still attending Ramsey High School? It's almost the last year or so that the eight team league attended Ramsey High School. Right now, the only district that still remains with us, and they have for a number of years, is Saddle River. All of the other schools have their own regional schools, and most of those schools are the ones that are in our athletic league. We play Northern Highlands, Ramapo, Indian Hills, Pascack Valley, which was in the league way back when, Pascack Hills, Northern Valley, Demarest, Old Tappan. Bergenfield was an original member. Fairlawn years ago was an original member in the league. They're in the league now. There was a point when we left the league because our enrollment got so small, we really weren't competitive, went into a different athletic league, the Bergen-Passaic Athletic League, but have joined this one about 10 years ago. The last 6 out of the 7 years we've won the All-League banner for our sports program and the overall excellence of that program. There are approximately 75 teachers here. Someone asked in the last group the number of teachers with advanced degree and the qualifications of the teachers, thinking back on the teachers that they had. Every year, for better or worse, New Jersey Monthly Magazine runs the top 75 schools in the state of New Jersey. 2 years ago, they had in that category number of or percent of teachers with advanced degrees. And of the 75 schools listed, Ramsey High School had #1 in that category. We have an exceptional teaching staff, a number of people with doctorate degrees, the vast majority with master's degrees or master's degrees and additional credits. Someone asked about the average age of the staff at this point. Probably getting up there. I'm up there. Getting to the fifth. You know, I got myself into this. Now how am I going to get out of it? 50, 40, 47, 50. You know, in that range. Some of the people will be retiring in a few years. We have, as you walk around, we've named gyms after John Mitchell, who was a principal in 1971 and hired me. We named the new gymnasium that you'll get to see after Dick Murray, physical education teacher. There's a lecture hall that was put on in the 1967 edition that was named after Charlie Shantz. The new library was named after Guy Moore, who I think was principal in 1946, if what they told me was correct. So, you know, we have a rich tradition, I think, at Ramsey High School, and we're extremely proud of it. Folks asked during the last tour whether we cleaned the place up for them. Truthfully, no. I don't want to say we have better things to worry about than a tour, but no. What you see is what Ramsey High School really is. We're extremely proud of our students, the student body, and their overall behavior and academic performance. Does anybody have any questions that they would like to ask before we start this tour? Because I know if it goes like past tours, and every fall we do 3 or 4 or 5 of these, we have the first 10 people who hear, the other 50 who are reminiscing, and then there's 3 that, you know, you wonder whether they were part of the class. Yes, sir.
When we're taking the tour,
yes, sir.
for the benefit of all of us, could you point out where the new sections are?
Yes.
When we were here, this was all parking lot.
Okay, yeah, and I'm not as cramped for time at this point, so we'll stop along the way a little bit more than I was able to do with the last group. This building was built, well, actually our school at this point was built at 3 different stages. You're all familiar with the 1936 portion of the building, although most of that portion of the building, with the exception of the gymnasium, has been transformed to other usage at this point. There was a section, the back portion of the building was put on, I feel like an airline stewardess going to the, was put on in 1967. That's pretty much the entire academic area. On the first floor would be the science classes, on the second floor are math, English, and foreign language classes. Then we have a new gymnasium that was put on in 1976 in several additional classes. In the 70s, the enrollment was around anywhere between 11 and 1,200 students. Right now, as I said before, our enrollment is about 710 students. We have successfully used all of the space that we used for 1,100 students, and we've created additional offices. We've created for state-mandated programs, special education, enrichment. We've taken traditional classrooms and given them other uses. Our middle school enrollment is now starting to climb. The high school enrollment will start to see an increase in a couple years. As that happens, we're going to be hard-pressed to figure out what we're going to do with the students given our existing school day and the kinds of courses that we want to offer them. We start our day at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it runs until 2:45 in the afternoon. There are 9 40-minute periods. And the vast majority of our students fill up their school day. I don't know, in 1956, do we have study halls and those kinds of things? Most of our kids don't have a study hall. They go right through the day. We give them 40 minutes for lunch. They can leave the campus at lunchtime if they choose. I really think Main Street in Ramsey has become the pizza, nail, and sub shop capital of Bergen County, because every day 700 kids at least go down for pizzas and sandwiches. annoy the heck out of the cafeteria staff when they bring it back and eat it right in the cafeteria, but they don't give us any trouble, and free time is free time, and that's fine with all of us.
The comment my wife made yesterday, the first time she was inside this building, and it should be a feather in the cap both to the staff and the student body. Is there something that she did not see in this school that is prevailing in the school districts out in Pennsylvania, and that is the lack of graffiti? She didn't see any and none of that.
Yeah, we just don't have it.
She was surprised.
Yeah, we don't have it. In the early 70s, kids were kids. And there was, not only in Ramsey, but throughout the area, there were kids who were scuffing the building up, graffiti, etc. In maybe mid-70s, the principal who was here at the time started to encourage art teachers and art students to put up, and you'll get to see them up on the second floor primarily, murals on the walls. And once those started to appear, the kids started to respect everybody else's space and their school, and basically the graffiti stopped. You know, and it's remarkable. People that come through the building say the exact same thing from neighboring districts. We don't have, we have a little bit of a problem with smoking. Kids smoke. Some of the schools have basically banned smoking from the grounds, which means the kids are still smoking, but they're smoking someplace, so they're hiding and going into the boys' rooms and going into the girls' rooms. We allow smoking in the back portion of the building. Some kids, well, as they say, we let them go at lunchtime. Some kids do smoke as they're leaving at lunchtime. But we don't, you go into the boys' rooms and girls' rooms now, you know that the linger of smoke will stay. We don't have smoking in the building. We haven't had smoking in the building for years and years and years. I do have one staff member that keeps trying to sneak in. She gets caught once a month, and I don't understand. The state has banned smoking from public buildings and public schools, and this woman gets caught once a month. Whatever. But yeah, no, we really don't, and we're really pleased with that. That's a sign of the community, the support, and the kids and the teachers, I think. Any other questions? Are there any particular areas you want to see? Okay. What we will attempt to do then is go down this corridor. We'll hit the gym. Many of you probably saw the gym last night, but then we'll go to the new gym, past our cafeteria, go into the new section, go upstairs, a flight of stairs, see the new library, what your old library has become. Ask questions along the way. I will attempt to give as much information as I possibly can. But again, I know that not everybody is going to hear, and I am totally not offended. It's more important, I think, sometimes for you to see people you haven't seen in 25 years. So enjoy the day. We're glad you came back. If I don't get to say anything later, please come to our game this afternoon. You'll have a great deal of fun. So 1 9-week period of the school year, they have health. The other 3, child development class, and it runs all morning. This is your gymnasium. You've all seen that, I think. Yeah, you're right.
And boy, the gym just want to keep it that way.
Yeah. You know, whatever. They have the other 3/4 of their school year is a physical activity, ranging everything from universal gym to aerobics to yoga to basketball, volleyball, field hockey, tennis. Yes. Dedicated? He passed away before it was dedicated, yes. For tours. This is our cafeteria. As I say, kids can leave at lunch. After a month of it, we said, time out, it's over. We can't do this.
Take care, huh? Good. Did they used to have hat blockers and sock hoppers?
I got here in the traditional 5 that they have. So you're more than welcome to go into one of the science rooms to get an idea of what they look like. They're all basically set up the same way. The chemistry and the physics are on the one side. By the library, they can come in from study hall, lunch, before and after school, or with classes.
Study hall at times.
Excuse me?
Sometimes the library used to be our
Study hall? No. Our study halls are basically downstairs in the cafeteria with the exception of lunch periods. And we don't really have quiet study halls per se. They're kind of holding areas, and they're free and relaxed. And we've gotten past the decided, I don't have any idea who, decided that it would look great, a bright. On the other way, and that'll be it. No.
You know, we were here, a number of people in the plant, we had a rifle team, a rifle shooting.
A portion of your building, more and more schools in the country are going to.
You have charter schools in this town?
No, no. One Wednesday is going to be, first period will be a double block, and those.
I guess, from what I understand, what my wife understands.
Well, if they can get 6 sack, they'll do it.
Everybody gets a hat. Everybody gets a hat.
What
are we doing with this? Who's singing? Who is doing this?
But a lot of people are
Maybe.
stop the run. Now we
They buy pizza.
That's when it gets a little tough as the queues get on.
Life is important. Enjoy it. Good to see you, Dad. And there's a dollar change.
That's right.
Well,
In one night, it was I pulled them all up yesterday. I got my own house. And I need gone to
get your hat.
And number 20 is running up, and they tackle under a swarming group of Ramsey Rams tacklers, and it's coming back together.
Doesn't want to say anything. He's a little shy.
Nice defensive play by the Rams.
You don't want it?
Sitting in the stands with Roger Act.
Guy Byrne doesn't want to say anything either. He's even shyer. Me, I preach every Sunday. I can say everything.
What are we doing? What is this?
The dog is gone. The dog.
Well, to hold them.
Congratulations, class of 56.
Oh, it's great to be here.
All right, and here's chairman of the board.
Yeah, Betty
This is
Brown
Roger Ackman. I
Vandersloot.
didn't think I'd recognize anybody, and I don't.
That's Mrs. Ehrenberg right there giving her a look. Hi. This is Dave Blanchard. And, oh, here's the, they're back on the 1-foot line to a brilliant punting play by the opposition. And we only have 99 3/4 yards to go to make a touchdown in the next 2 minutes and 16 seconds. But we've been doing well on the ground. It's a beautiful day for football. They're going to come back and squat them in the second half.
Hi, this is Peggy Kaiser, watching the game on our reunion for 40 years.
Betty Lou Flaky right here.
I'm hoarse from all the cheering. This has been a great day, and everybody's having a good time, and we're trying to learn all these newfangled cheers down here from these young ladies. But we aren't doing too badly, I don't think. No, this has been a great time.
Yeah, we just suck here.
Bill Bryant, Cincinnati, and we're enjoying the ball game here, and looking forward to the band at halftime and a little bit better second half.
Yeah, Betty Brown Vandersloot.
This is Bob Benvenuti, and we're just having a great day out here, and Roger's right. We don't recognize anybody, not even ourselves.
Class of 56 looks pretty good here. I think we're going to suit up the class of 56 for the next half. Yeah. We look better, too.
Deacon John, I'm glad to be here the first time in 40 years I've been back to Ramsey.
Oh.
Without sleeping, watching till the morning comes creeping. Green door, what's that secret you're keeping?
There's an old piano and they play it hot behind the green door. Don't know what they're doing, but they laugh a lot behind the green door. Wish they let me in so I could find out what's behind the green door.
Not once tried to tell them I'd been there. Door slammed, hospitality's thin there. Wonder just what's going on in there.
Saw an eyeball peeping through a smoky cloud behind the green door. When I said Joe sent me, someone laughed out loud behind the green door. All I want to do is join the happy crowd behind the green door.
Sleeping, watching till the morning comes creeping. Green door, what's that secret you're keeping? Green door, what's that secret you're keeping? Green door.
The teachers we have with us tonight are Mr. Caputi, Miss Gleckler, and Mrs. Brown. The committee welcomes you all back, and we hope that everybody that joined us on Friday and today, even though we lost the football game, I hope that you had a good time, because we certainly did. How about today's events and last night? They've been great. I don't know if you realize it or not, but it was 40 years, 109 days, and just a few hours ago that we graduated from Ramsey High School. There were 251 graduates, of which the committee has found all but 29. We felt this was remarkable, and we did get a lot of help from everyone, especially 5 people. And we'd like to thank them for that. So if they could come forward, we have a little searchlight for them in hopes that they can find the other 29. Bird Avery, would you please step up forward? We want you to keep searching for the 29, and we'll send you the list. Madeline Taylor, Marianne Kunis. We'll bring you up quick because I know you're all hungry. Bill Large, and of course Bill Large did a lot of searching all the way from Uruguay. And Pat Oaksmith. You will be. Thank you all very much. Bill, thank you. Yeah. Yes, you did. You know, on the outside, we look a little older, don't we? But really, we are shaped a little different, and our hair has changed. Mine has never grayed. But deep down inside, we are the same person as we were in 1956. Do you remember typing in carbon paper? Or how many of you use it today? I don't see any hands. Who uses algebra today? Uh-oh. Have you been to a drive-in lately? Uh-oh. No hands. I don't understand this. But I bet you all use the hula hoop, don't you? So they are back, you know. I would like to let you know that each classmate will be receiving a reunion booklet at the end of the evening. It will be on the table outside. And you also, each classmate will be receiving a mug with all 251 names of our classmates on it. We hope you enjoy it. And if there's any misspelling, don't tell me about it. 13 classmates pass on, and I'm going to read their names, and I hope that after I read their names that we could have a moment of silence for them. Stuart Archibald from Allendale. I don't know where all of them came from. John DeYoung, I believe he was Ramsey. Ron Farina, if I'm wrong, please tell me Wyckoff. Paul Glye, he was from Ramsey. Pete Hansen, I don't know where Pete was from. Mawa, thank you. Sue Heflin was from Wyckoff. Nancy Lee Heemstra, she was from Wyckoff. And Tommy Janicelli was from Ramsey. Roger Nielsen, I believe, was from Wyckoff? Wyckoff, I think. Maureen O'Donnell was from Waldwick. Upper Saddle River, thank you. Philippa Fuel was from Ramsey. Bruce Snyder, was he Ramsey? Wyckoff, thank you. And Ted Swenson. I would just like you all to just take a moment of silence for those people, and also think of yourselves while you're doing it, and pray that we're all staying in good health to the next reunion. I don't know how to do my clock here. I think I've said enough. We don't want to have a lot of speeches tonight. Anyone is welcome to come up here and speak. anytime they want, but I think we're here to party tonight, so let's do that. Okay, are you ready? I'm finished. We do like to eat. There's plenty of food. Please enjoy yourself. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh.
1 minute.
Go ahead.
1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Carol, do this. Come up here. Bird. Up. Hey, for the wonderful work that Carol and Dale did on this committee, the two searchlights of this committee, I guess, or whatever you want to say, they were terrific. They kept me quiet, that's for sure. All the girls. Anyway, I want to present these flowers to these young ladies of 1956. Everybody give them a great hand for the job they did. All right, time to party.
Shore, which everybody knows. I love Ocean Grove, the New Jersey seashore. That's where we met when he was stationed at Fort Monmouth. Would you like to say something?
Not especially. This isn't my reunion.
This isn't his reunion. Anyway, we've been traveling around New England for this 40th class reunion before we came here, and we've had a wonderful time, and we went back to Spring Lake, and we had a wonderful time there, and it's just been great to see everybody. I love you, Alex.
Okay, love you, Dale.
And we're here visiting and enjoying the reunion, and we've come here from Cincinnati, Ohio. One of our favorite hobbies is to camp, both together and with our children and their families. And we would like very much to thank the committee that's put the reunion together. We're having just a wonderful time and enjoying seeing our classmates after these 40 years, and we wish them all the very best in the years ahead.
Thanks, everybody, for such a great time.
I'd like to add my welcome to everybody. It's good to see people after 40 years. I think we have 150 people here tonight. From as far away as South America, Uruguay, and England, and many, many states. And I would like to thank our committee. Our committee consists of Gail Cowenberg Anderson, Carol Dugan Benvenuti, Carol Stevens Hunch, Lucille Saputo Hoffman, and Jimmy Acapini. I think they did a great job. I'd like to give them a hand. And Jimmy told me he's making the eggs tomorrow morning at the brunch, so don't miss that. Okay, now we're going to draw a food basket and Ramsey blanket. Okay, for the food basket. Okay, number 406-1885.
At this point, they don't care.
Yeah, that's the way it 406-1919.
I lost.
Thing that I learned after I got out of school 40-some years ago. I've done my share of teaching, try to do it good. I used Alice Grillo as an example. Wonderful lady, wonderful teacher. But the main thing that I found out after graduating from school in my years of teaching and firefighting, nobody gives two hoots and a holler whether you use a number 2 pencil or not. Love you. Enjoy.
All those wonderful classmates that showed up at this reunion and made it such a beautiful time. We really had a good time, and it's wonderful to see everybody and be with you again after 40 years. Thank you. See you in the next 5. Bye-bye.
For 40 years. I'm so glad that I was found. We're living in North Carolina now. Anybody that wants to come down and visit us, we're right near the coast in Havelock, North Carolina. Great place to live. We're having a wonderful time. It's a super reunion, and I'm looking forward to the 5 years from now. See you all again. Thanks a bunch.
Now that I got my woman, I've got
actually is Sandy Allen now. I'm here from California, like about 6 or 8 others, and I'm really happy to be here. I was extremely excited about this when I heard about it, but I'd never come back here and live. I'd never give up California. But anybody who comes out there should come and visit me. I'm in Santa Cruz County, which is the central coastal area, so I'd love to see you. And this has been great, and thank you, Carol, Gail, Jimmy, all of you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Union is certainly a major black and white movie to see people you haven't seen for 40 years. I'm George Verwer, was the president of the Student Council way back in '56. Left here and have been on the road ever since. First Mexico, then Spain, then France and India, Nepal, and Thailand. Ended up living in London, England. My wife and I just flew over from London just to be here, and we just think this is so terrific. And I guess we just want to thank people who encouraged, especially encouraged me when I was a student. The little organization that was born right at Ramsey in '56 has become a huge Christian agency in 80 nations of the world. We've got a couple of ships, and we've been able to give educational literature and Christian literature to about 900 million people around the world. So thanks for the encouragement, my fellow students, whoever may watch this, you gave to me as a young student there at Ramsey High School.
Old friends at this fabulous 40th reunion. We can't believe how wonderful everybody looks, and we're having such a wonderful time. We've seen so many changes, and we look forward to coming back in 25 years. Here's looking at you.
When you make me cry, you say you're gonna leave. You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die. Well, when the child is gone, he shot it at your heart. So if we ever part, I leave you. You say you can hold me and you can help me bowling. And that someday, well, I'll be blue. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave.
For Bob and Phyllis Straught,
And we are fortunate enough to be in Florida in the winter, in Ocala, and in Lake George, New York in the summer. And so we would like to invite you to look us up in the phone book or come see us if you're ever in our neighborhood, either south or north. And we sure are having fun at this 40th reunion. We hope everyone else is as well.
Having a great time, seen a lot of people that I didn't remember, but quick memories back now with brothers and sisters of my friends. And, thanks for the big invitation. It's great.
Formerly of Ramsey, now of Oakland, California. We'd love to have classmates visit us. Eric and Jean Braun, Skyline Veterinary Hospital, and we'd love to visit Hawaii every year. And we're really enjoying coming back for a reunion. And I'm going to pass this on.
I'm the spouse, so I will pass it on to Bill Lodge, my husband.
That happened to be the famous, the one and only Helen Markham Large of Stage and Screen. I mean, she's known all over the world, but not in this part of the world, unfortunately. I'm Bill Large, and according to the piano, I'm sorry, according to the yearbook, I played a mean piano, but I tried a little bit tonight. It wasn't too mean, but we did the best we could. I'm going to pass it back to Dottie Kohler, who is a mean mouth. I mean, it's really a great mouth there. Here she is.
Oh, God.
She's there.
Maybe it's just as well and I didn't hear the introduction. Right. Because if I heard the introduction, perhaps I would have some things to say appropriate. Nice to be here. Tremendous that none of us have aged at all. No. Not in this group anyway. That other group there, somewhat different, but we have, looking as we did 40 years ago and will be 40 years when we come again together. It's been a good evening, and we're looking forward to a exciting tomorrow. My husband, Earl, much to say?
Hello, nothing to say. Just pass it along.
And
I'm just here.
And Kathy?
Kathy Foster, as I used to say. Foster. My only fame is that I owned the Volkswagen that trundled everyone around town. And I'm just happy to be here. And it's really like 40 years never went by. And we've all come back together again, and it's really a great, great treat. Ed Riggs.
I'm Ed Riggs. In some ways, it's like 40 years never went by. But every morning when I get up, I think 80 years have gone by.
That's your problem for moving to Maine, Ed. Right? Not to Florida.
I have no claim to fame, except I expect to live another 40 years, at which time I will have a claim to fame.
I'm Betty Brown, Vandersloot, and I just want to say thanks to me in class of 1956. It's a wonderful, wonderful weekend and a great party. And you all look tremendous. And I hope in the next 10 years you're going to look just as good. Emily.
Hi, yes, and I was Emily Gleckler when you knew me, and in 1959 I married Donald Power, and I've been Emily Power ever since then. This, is, as Betty said, has been an absolutely marvelous weekend. We've thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. You're wonderful to have invited us to be your guests, and I'm looking forward 10 years from now when we can get together again. And keep up those good looks. You're looking great for being the class of 56.
And come to New Hampshire and see us.
Oh, yes. It's probably the mountain air that's keeping us from aging faster.
Looking better now.
I'm the Reverend Deacon John Duther. This is my wife, Susan. I enjoyed very much coming to the reunion. And about the only reasons I come back to New Jersey is for funeral, weddings, or reunions. A team of horses couldn't drive me back to live in New Jersey. That is all. Over to you.
Hi, I'm Lynn Jackson, and I'm living in Central New York for the last 25 years. Just wanted to say what a great job this committee did getting this together. Would not have missed it for the world. See these people we haven't seen in 40 years. Couldn't have been a better treat, and great to see all of them looking so well, with good families, and having done so well in their lives. Tune off. Thank you.
Benvenuti, and I would just like to tell you all how much I've enjoyed being a part of the committee. The best part of this was seeing so many people here having a wonderful time. I thank you all for being a part of it, and those of you who weren't here, I hope you'll come to the next reunion. And now, my husband, Bob.
This here be Bob Benvenuti, and I'm married to this here girl for a long time. and we're having a ball. And I was a part of the committee for a while until I just couldn't handle it anymore. So I resigned. But I'm glad everybody came, and we're going to do this again in maybe about 5 years.
Thank you.
This is my wife, Maureen. This is my great friend, Jack Kuiper from grammar school. And Wyckoff. We're from Wyckoff, but we went to Ramsey High School. And this has been a very interesting evening, right, Jack?
Oh, it's been wonderful. They did a terrific job, and the amount of time they put in was just wonderful.
Well, you're probably wondering why I'm standing between these two people, and I'm wondering myself. I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm the spouse of both of you, or I don't know.
That was really. No. My reaction to this whole thing is, it's amazing how 40 years go by, but you still feel close to people. You know, I mean, you really do. You feel like you see them for about 5 minutes, and suddenly you're back to high school. So it's been a great day. Great day. I'm not sure we could carry it on a lot longer, but I know, but it's been a lot of fun. And and this guy on my right, I've known him since kindergarten, right, Jack?
Right, all through kindergarten.
Jack, you got it.
We're going to be dairy farmers together. In fact, in the old 8th grade book.
That's right.
Yep, in our legacy, we're dairy farmers.
So anyway.
Terrific.
Maureen. Anyway, Ramsey High School was a great education. It's a great school, a lot of great people, and we're delighted to be here tonight. We're looking forward to the 50th reunion. Is here be Bob Benvenuti?
Don Deary.
And we're just two old guys from Wyckoff. We used to have a hell of a lot of fun.
Well, I don't know if we had that much fun, but there's still a lot of fun in store for us, Bob. So.
And we used to drive our parents crazy, too.
Yeah, we did. And I haven't seen Bob since high school, so it's a real pleasure getting back and seeing people that I didn't know existed until, what, just a couple hours ago.
Minutes ago, yeah.
And it's a pleasure. Thanks for having us up, Bob.
Hey,
Appreciate
listen, and Dave, next trip you got to be here.
Yeah, sure. The only thing I'm known for at Ramsey probably is that I had a twin brother. So we'll try to get him here the next time. Thanks, Bob.
Super, babe.
Troublemakers here again. These guys. Oh, look at them. Show off.
An excellent job by the committee. Good time had by all. And let's have another 20 years of healthy life. Thank you.
This was a great. We each get one. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you. I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Baby, I just can't get it right. Well, I need to be there. Don't leave me, because I love you so. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you. I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Mother, oh, when you father, like it fast, stay here too long. More than kill me, God, and I'll be going. You know I hate to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you. I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart.
All right, just one more.
I came out from Pennsylvania for the reunion. I had a wonderful time. Those who didn't come should really be sorry for a wonderful thing that they missed, and maybe we'll see them again at the 50th. I really appreciate all the work that the committee did for us to put this together. Thanks.
And all I can say is I don't have a voice this morning, but I'm glad we all came because it wouldn't have been a party without all of us.
Morning, Nancy Acapinti Kendall came up from Toms River, stayed at this lovely hotel. I just want to say that the committee did an excellent job. We had a great time, and thank them.
Is Alyssa Vartanian Schoenlank, alias Blinky. And it's clear to me that we haven't changed a bit. Everybody is as beautiful as they were, and it's been just terrific. It's almost like a time warp, stepping backwards. And you wish that it could just continue this way. And we're not going to get any older, just better.
Hugner Aiken. This is my husband, Stuart. And I'm just thrilled that I could come from Oregon to be here. I now know why people need to have reunions, because it makes you feel young. And we shouldn't have waited 40 years. I could have used this a few years ago. But it's just good to see everybody. And I've had a wonderful time, and I hope we can do it again.
Wonderful time. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the girls and Jim for doing such a great job. We all, I think, had a spectacular 3 days here. Thank you.
Great to be with old friends.
Drove up from Delaware to be here. First time we've been back to Ramsey since 1956.
For spouses. Marvelous job.
Enjoyed meeting old friends. Looking forward to the next one.
Good time. I appreciate all the work that went into putting this together, and I just want to thank everybody who had a part in it.
Hello, Bercy. Yeah, I'd like to add, I think the people that worked on this did a marvelous job, and my wife and I had a great time.
Had a great time. I just want to thank the committee for planning this. It's been an outstanding weekend.
This has been great. It's been incredible to see everybody. And yeah, like Bev, I want to thank the committee. They did a great job, a lot of work.
In high school, and I feel like I'm right back there. This has just been a wonderful weekend. Everybody did a fabulous job.
Glad we came.
Behave. Great, wonderful weekend. I have totally lost my voice. Had a great time.
It's old friends.
I enjoyed every minute of it. It was great to be back.
And the guys in this class were lucky. They've got a lot of beautiful women here.
Very, very nice night. We had a nice meal last night. Dancing, the music was great, and we had a nice time this morning.
Thompson, living in Florida now, from Ramsey originally, and it's been a wonderful weekend. It's great to see everybody again, and the gals on the committee did a beautiful job, and we appreciate all their hard work. And I hope we'll do it again.
Marvelous time here with the class. I really miss not having great students like this. That's why I'm retired from teaching. They don't make them like they did in 1956. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we were a great class then. We're a great class now. Thank you.
The time of which I speak, I'm tending bar up in Medicine Hat. Guy comes in with a glass eye, okay? Nice guy. I don't remember his name, though. But Tootie, you were there.
I was? Had a great weekend. Pass the mic.
Dream come true. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope we don't have to wait another 40 years for another one.
But from Park Ridge High School, we used to trim Ramsey's ass a lot in scrimmage.
The committee and anybody that was part of arranging all of this, because it was fantastic, and I'm glad I was part of the class of 56.
Jersey has been the pleasure I thought it would be, because the people are so friendly, and I've enjoyed every minute.
And we've just had an absolute ball. But
We've had a wonderful weekend. Everyone was just so much fun and seems to have had a good time, and we're really happy to see all of them. And we have to do this again very soon, but there better be another committee to help us. So God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Benvenuti. Carol Dugan is Benvenuti. Thanks again to everyone who was here, and those of you who weren't here, we really, really missed you. Try to make it to the next one. Better.
56. Come back again next year. Goodbye.
I was in charge of the weather, but that worked out perfectly. My bride, Ellie.
That did an excellent job. Our committee has got to be commended. Single-handedly, or times 5 maybe, to put on a party like this, the best I've ever been.
Just want to thank, my name is Jim Acapinti, classmate, and just want to thank everybody for coming and making this whole shindig a wonderful time. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Lucille Kaufman, which is Saputo. And this thing has been a great thing. I've been in the background of this whole party, and they've done a fantastic job. Thank you.
Good morning, classmates. Bob Stroud at Poolside from Allendale. I want to say it has been a great weekend. Would not have missed it for the world. Glad we saw everyone that we did get a chance to see and talk with, and hope we're back again in 10 years for the 50th. Thanks.
It was worth the trip.
A lot of friends. Nice to see them again. Hope we do it again sometime.
Fantastic reunion. It's been nice over the last 2 days watching everybody lose 40 years and turn into the young kids we all knew in high school. It's been great.
Yes, it's me and I'm in love again. Had no love and say you know when. You know I love you. Yes, I do. And I'm saving all my loving just for you. Need your loving and I need it bad. Just like a dog when he's going mad. Ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee. Baby, won't you give your love to me? Any minute, money more. Told me you want me around no more. Ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee. Baby, don't you let your dog bite me.